Why is sleep so important? Hi, and welcome to your College Planning Daily Video Tip that's designed to help you get your student to the right college at the right price while preserving your retirement. So, sleep is one of the most important things that your body needs in order to be successful. People range in how much sleep they actually need from, 5 hours at one extreme to maybe 9 or 10 on the other. And teenagers need a lot of sleep, but with a lot of things pressing on their time, it's hard to find time to get sleep in. So, they're doing school, homework, extracurriculars, any sort of social activity, and sometimes that they just want to spend doing what they want to do. So that's a lot of things that have to be squished into a day. And when they need maybe 9 hours of sleep a night, where does all of that time come from? So often sleep is the thing that goes away. Now, when your student is especially a high achieving student and they have a lot of hard classes and a lot of homework that goes along with that, and they're foregoing sleep in order to get all of that done, they risk their health. So that can mean that they are in a car driving and they fall asleep at the wheel and they get into an accident, or they are trying to take a test and can't focus because they can't keep their eyes open. So all of those things are possible because they're not sleeping. Now, when we talk about the science of sleep, when you do sleep, that helps convert everything that's happened during the day from short term into long term memory. It helps your brain process what happened that day, learn from it, and do better the next day. So when your student is not getting that rest, then their brain is not going to be functioning optimally the following day. And when you talk about missing out on sleep for days and days at a time, that compounds, right? So you want your student to have optimal brain power in order to be successful in school and also to be healthy. Now, also when your student is sleeping, their body is recovering. So if your student is an athlete or involved in some other physical activity, they require that sleep in order for their muscles to rebuild, right? And to get stronger. And if they're not sleeping, that's not going to be happening. They can suffer from injuries during those activities and they can suffer generally in their performance. So sleep is critical. Now, how can you convince your student to get more sleep and not just sleep until noon on the weekends? Because there maybe is some discussion about the fact that you can make up for lost sleep, but when you can make your schedule really regular, that also helps your student be more successful in general. So when sleep becomes a priority, just like school or homework, then things can start to happen. So start thinking about that. Start building into your student's schedule, encouraging them to try and get more sleep every night. Now, 9 hours may be a stretch if your student is subsisting off of 5 right now, but maybe bump it up, right? So spend a week 5.5 hours of sleep a night, but book it into their time so that they have to stop working at a certain point so that they can go to sleep and wake up and get that 5.5 hours. The next week, bump it to 6, right? So that it's a gradual thing, but it becomes a habit, that it works into their schedule, that they know that sleep is a priority. And of course, they're going to have days where they want to stay out late with their friends, and that happens. That happens to adults too. But when you can have a regular schedule, that helps your student be more successful all the way around. So help your student find ways to prioritize sleep so that they can be more successful students and healthier people. If you know someone who would benefit from receiving these daily video emails, please pass this on to them so that they can get them too. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.